everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a big announcement, and you probably already saw that from the cover. Anyways, you can't do an announcement without a drum roll. So, drum roll please. I'm going to Florida. So sorry if this clip, and there's like two others, sorry if they don't make sense. The other ones must have gotten deleted or something. Anyways, ToeJammer will not be coming, but I will have a monster reporter coming with me, and it'll be Potbelly. But I will be having a new segment, which is kind of exciting because I don't think I've had a segment before, but it'll be Letters from ToeJammer. So yeah, those are like the detail portion of it. I'll still be posting Epic Island video, like monster discoveries. I'll do drawing videos. I'll probably be doing different videos than I normally do. I might do Lego videos. I'm not sure if I'll have like Legos there that I'm gonna bring. I will probably do a clay video for like if Epic Geode comes out, or assuming that's what that is. I will also, like I said, be doing Letters to ToeJammer. As of when this is happening, you'll know, because my videos will start changing. It'll probably be like a few days after, or like a week after I get there. So now on to the second part of this video, things you can bring on your road trip, or ideas for things. Number 5, ultimate tray. So if you've gotten like any deliveries, maybe they're like more flat ones, you can use flat boxes like this, like they're really not that tall, and those are perfect for it. You could use like just scraps of you could just use like pieces of cardboard. This is obviously a smaller piece, but you could use just pieces of cardboard and attach them together for this, but I'm just using the boxes since I have them. I'm going to be using this smaller one. So first, you want to cut off the top so that you have like this bottom part. So cut off the top. Then take your box and flip it inside out so that it's easier to paint the inside. Then glue all the corners. That one's drying, so I had to put a clip on it. Next, you need a clipboard and paper. I mean, you don't need the paper for it, but it's kind of helpful to know. And then this is optional, but if you have one of these lying around, it's like a giant envelope thingy. If you have one of those, you can use that for the next step. So you can choose what you want to do. I'm probably going to paint it, though I might cover it in paper. Hold on a sec, I need to see. So yeah, like paper, it might work, might not. But I think I'm going to paint it just to add a little bit more pop to it. So I'm now realizing painting did not go so well, especially since it might work if you have like a different kind of box, but mine is just really like smooth and like shiny, so the paint doesn't really stick to it, so I think I might have to go with paper. So I got some brown paper for the bottom. Now, brown isn't necessarily my favorite color, but that's really the only color I had abundance of paper for. I'm probably not going to use that for the entire thing, just for the bottom. Plus, it kind of gives it kind of like a corkboard looking feel to it, so yeah. While I'm waiting for the paint underneath to dry, I am going to move on to something else. For this, you will want to measure. Not measure exactly by inches, just by on your box. You need to measure the length of half of your box, so mine is right here. And if you can't find the exact spot, it's better to do it less than, because you don't want something sticking out too far. I'll explain it a little bit. Cut out one piece that is this length and the height of your box. So half the length of your box and then the whole height of your box. Like that. So now you have a piece like that. This is going to be a drawer where you can store stuff in it. Oh, fell over. But you can like store stuff in it. That way, if when you're driving, you need to put something up because you're like going to get out of the car. Assuming you're driving. If it's on a flight, you might not need this. But it's helpful to have somewhere to put stuff. Now it so happens that the width is exactly the same as this piece is, so it must be exactly the same as the height. So I'm just going to cut another one of these. Now you need to cut a square that will be the right shape. That way it can cover the front. Don't worry, there will be a drawer front. Now I have these 3 pieces. Next step, you'll want to glue all across the top. And then attach your next piece on top. Next, cut pieces that are almost as long and almost as high as these pieces. And then next, a piece that's almost as wide as the top. So sorry if this clip, and there might be a few others, sorry if they don't look right. I originally recorded them the wrong way, and so I needed to replace them, but you'll want to cut out a piece almost as long as almost like your small one, but probably about the size of the inner part of the square. Next, attach them all together in a drawer shape. Once it's done, it should look something like that. Then put stuff on the inside, unless you like the color of your cardboard. Next, attach it on the box like that. By the way, attach that piece in, not the drawer. Next, get some string or yarn. Next, glue it to the back of the box. Next, poke a hole in the back of your drawer, about right in the middle. Then stick the string through the hole. Then glue it on the inside so that the drawer can't come out anymore. Now, if you really need yours to stay shut, next, take 2 little pieces of glue sticks, or if you have like skewers, you could use those, and then cut out a little slit here and attach one of them. And attach the other one on top right there. Then glue on top of both of them. And attach little circles of cardboard on top. Then get a rubber band. That way you can stretch it out. And put it over. That way the drawer can't just fling open. But you can just take it off of one, like that, and then it opens. That part's optional. I forgot to mention, my thing did dry, I just had to attach it. Now you do need to make sure that your clipboard can fit in between this. And mine has so much space because I was going to add this thing in so that my clipboard could be inside. But this next part you will still need to measure. You'll need some more cardboard, and you're gonna put it like that. I'll show you what to do next. Then next, make a cubby shape like this and glue it together. So now you should have a cubby like that. Next, glue a piece of cardboard in horizontally like that. Make sure to have a slit right there. Then glue another piece with a slit in like that, so you have 4 divided sections. Well, 3, but we're gonna make 4 by adding a divider right there. Now you can cover all of this. I'm not going to do that right now, and I might not do that. So now you have a spot for your clipboard, and if your clipboard is, if you're just using a clipboard and not something else, you might want to add like something right here. That way the clipboard can click into place and it won't move around, but maybe not. And then you have a drawer, which can hold things, especially if you do not want them to fall out, which, not that the other things would, but it's like extra protection because the rubber band. Then you have a spot for pens and pencils, or like crayons maybe. This section is kind of like for whatever you want. This could be like for snacks since it's bigger, but you can really use it for whatever you want. Then this is optional, but you can cut slits in there. That way if you have something like a tablet or an iPad, you can put it in there and it'll keep it up. you'd probably want to add another section right there. Or you could add something right there to hold it up. And even with it like this, you still have options for putting stuff in there. And you have the drawer. So the way I have my envelope thing, you can lift it up and the clipboard will be down here. And then I think I'll have like pencils or something up in here. And then once you've gotten the stuff out, you can put it on top. And now it's done. I just put some stuff in as an example, like obviously that's not real food. And these are pencils, but like I'm just giving random examples. This isn't stuff you have to put in here. Put little thing in here. Just forgot to unhook that. Put just random stuff in here, but to give the example. And yeah, you can add other things on the side or like up here if you want. But that's what I have. Number 4, fidget toys. So if I'm wearing a different outfit, it's because this is 2 different days from when I started filming. Anyways, this whole long story I don't need to get into. But for fidget toys, there's different ones you can bring, but I'm bringing a Pop-It, a Rubik's Cube, and then a fidget spinner. And mine lights up because since it's going to be so long, we're going to have it at nighttime, so that having it on nighttime, like having it a light up one would be really cool. Number 3, movies and shows. So for this one, maybe you're like, I don't have any shows to watch. Well, Stuffy World my friends at Stuffy World got you covered. So Stuffy World has a top 10 Stuffy World episodes video. It's like 2.5 hours long. And maybe you're like, I've never watched Stuffy World. Well, now's your opportunity, and you can see their top 10 favorites. Number 2, silly sentences. So these are really fun. They're like these silly sentence or silly story things. So you write in the top, like you go through and you write them down. You can play them with your family. You can do them by yourself. And then they coordinate with the ones on the bottom. And once you're done, you have a really silly story. A lot of the times they're just ridiculous and hilarious. Some of the times they actually like line up and work well, but some of the times they don't, and it makes it super fun. You can also make your own by taking like Stuffy World the movie and summarizing it, and then making blank spots. I did the same for the Plant Island song, or at least the part that the Wordos sing. So you can do that. They're really funny to do. I would definitely recommend doing those. Number 1, stuffed animals. Stuffed animals, I think, are definitely like a really fun thing to bring. You can really play pretty much anything with them. You can make them like be the floor is lava. These are not the ones I'm bringing. I am bringing other stuffed animals, but they're already packed up in the car since I am leaving tomorrow. But I was just like giving the examples. Like you can really play pretty much anything with stuffed animals, and I think it's so fun because like if you have a brother or sister, you can play stuffed animals with them, or you can make the stuffed animals play with each other. So you could really do like anything with stuffed animals, which I think is really fun. Bonus, a journal. So I definitely think bringing a journal would be like a good idea if it's like a long road trip, even if it's a short one. So I have disguised mine like to look like the Book of Monsters. So I've got a tiny little notebook in here where I can write down stuff. I've got a pen. I also got a place to hold pictures on them so that if I like take pictures, I can put them in here. Well, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. That's the big announcement and a few things you can bring on your road trip, or maybe your road trip isn't like soon, but you could still get these things in advance. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!